So there's a few simple rules for life. Obviously, the first one is, well, don't talk about Fight Club. Second one is that we always have to visit a certain district in Brightwood. And the third one is do not anger Trevor Philips. Trevor Philips is one of the three central protagonists in GTA 5. And, well, he is a massive psychopath. Well, back in 2019, I did one of my very first videos, and 3 years later, it's still one of my most popular ones. And since it's its third anniversary, I decided why not remake it. So these are my top 10 craziest Trevor moments in Grand Theft Auto 5. Starting off at number 10, we of course have various assaults. Trevor has assaulted people in various ways, either be it physically, emotionally, or verbally. He's, well, put down he's had Floyd deal with verbal beatdowns, same thing with Wade. He's threatened Ron, he's threatened Michael, he's threatened Franklin. Like, no one's safe from Trevor's rage. Of course, Floyd kind of gets it the worst. Same thing with Ron. And Wade. So, of course, number 9, we of course have grand larceny. Larceny is the act of stealing a ton of money, and this is what Trevor does in quite a few of the heists. Now, I'm mainly talking about the big score, well, the obvious approach for that one. Trevor uses his helicopter to steal, or to participate in the theft of $200 million of gold. And yeah, the other heists probably could make on this list, but the fact that, like, I mean, of course it's mainly using his helicopter for this, but the fact that he does this and literally does not care how this could affect the future kind of shows how crazy a dude is, and just how much he doesn't care about what others think. Also, the fact that he is not hesitant with, like, fighting off Merryweather during this mission also says something about him too. Of course, number 8, we of course have something even more crazier, and that is stealing a super weapon. Trevor hates Merryweather, and, well, one of the first things he does in Los Santos is decides to steal a super weapon from the private military. Yeah, this did not go well. In fact, he has to give back the weapon unless he really wants the government to spy on him a lot more. And he's not happy about that. And I mean, honestly, it's kind of surprising that he even gives it up in the first place, because this is Trevor speaking about. Because it gets less crazy with the next pick, and that is, of course, his relationship with Mr. Raspberry Jam. Mr. Raspberry Jam is Floyd's teddy bear that Trevor pretty much steals from him and begins a, I guess, romantic relationship with. Yeah, he pretty much defiles the teddy bear, and it gets even worse than that. He literally has the thing strapped to the front of his car after Floyd and Deborah's death. Although, at least it's a better love story than Twilight. Anything is. Of course, at number 6, we have switching to Trevor moments. So yeah, apparently I can't count today, but yeah, Trevor has a few interesting moments when you switch to him. Some of them are, well, him running away from the cops, him harassing a homeless man, him harassing various strangers, him chasing down someone who saw him commit a crime, him waking up on train tracks, or him burying something, or him just passed out drunk from something, or he's flushing down a foot in his toilet. Yeah, Trevor is a man that no one should probably go near. And of course it gets was with our next pick, and that is, of course, him kidnapping Patricia. Those who were new to the game probably didn't realize that Trevor's heart was so full of love. During a mission that him and Michael do for Martin Madrazo, Trevor develops a fascination with his wife Patricia, either be a motherly relationship, something he's never had, or Trevor just likes older women. But in the end, Trevor pretty much just kidnaps his wife and assaults him, and forces himself and Michael to have to go into hiding for a bit while the situation calms down. Yeah, the fact that he kidnaps a mobster's wife and shows no fear really just says how unhinged this guy is. Of course, as I said before, at least it's still a better love story than Twilight. Of course, at number 4 we have committing various crimes in Sandy Shores. Over this one in my second list of his craziest moments, but a few things he's done has been burning down the O'Neill's farm, waging a war with the Lost Bikers and Aztecas, robbing a bank in Paleto Bay, because I guess this is probably more of all the crimes he's committed in Blaine County. But he's done quite a lot of horrendous things throughout Sandy Shores and Blaine County. And the fact that, he just doesn't care, about the trouble he could get into. He just does this because, it's probably something he loves doing on a Tuesday night. Yeah, he literally just doesn't care what, how much chaos he, does. Of course, in simpler words, Trevor pretty much makes Sandy Shores a worse place to live. And this is a place with a bunch of bikers and drug dealers. So if he's making it a worse place to live, then that's kind of saying something. Of course, at number 3, we of course have being a serial killer. That he murders serial mascots. No, Trevor, he definitely is up there with one of the most dangerous video game characters. Obviously, I don't exactly know what it is, but apparently serial killers are people who kill more than 3 people, and Trevor's kind of done that. He's done it in quite a few of his Switch scenes, and a lot of his missions involve him taking the lives of those who are unfortunate enough to get into his way. So yeah, dude is a huge psycho, and the fact that he does this stuff in broad daylight is nothing short than surprising. Of course, number 2, we of course have trying to kill Michael DeSanta. Before the game starts, 3 men, Trevor, Michael, and Brad, rob a small cash depot outside of North Yankton. Well, Ludendorff, North Yankton. It pretty much goes horribly, with Brad being shot and Trevor forced to go on the run. And Trevor eventually realizes what happened, and he's not too happy about that, and decides to kind of see if Michael was lying to him all this time, which he kind of was, because that results in the 2 pointing their guns at each other, and a brief standoff, only to be cut short by the triads, who kind of want revenge on Trevor for assaulting Way's son. Of course, after that, we of course have our number 1 pick, and that is of course stomping Johnny's head in. Now we have the end of one of the best characters in GTA. Trevor's reintroduction shows him in the middle of an affair that he's having with Johnny's girlfriend, and Johnny is about to confront him because Trevor keeps doing that, which probably should be on this list, because these are bikers, and we kind of did get to see what they got up to in one of the previous games, and I'm pretty sure Trevor probably knows a bit about that, but Trevor probably doesn't care because it's Trevor. course, the two get in a bit of a verbal altercation before Johnny apologizes. Trevor seems like he's going to accept it until he literally just kills the guy in broad daylight, right in front of 3 witnesses, and then leaves. And sure, Ashley probably couldn't have gone to the cops for that, because she probably was on something at the time, but the fact that Trevor literally does not show any concern about disposing of the evidence really just shows that he does not care what crimes he leaves out in the open. But these were 10 reasons why I think Trevor is one of the craziest characters in Grand Theft Auto. And as always, I'm your host Jay, and I will see you all next time. So, goodbye.